Hi, it's Adam, the Un-Gluten guy, back again. Tonight we're going to be making gluten-free Caesar salad. Now Caesar salad by itself is basically gluten-free except for the croutons. So what we've done is we've actually prepared our own croutons. We use Udi's gluten-free bread. I dust it with a little bit of olive oil, garlic powder, and salt. Toast it for a while, cut them up into bits, and then toast them again. So now we have this nice, crispy, crunchy crouton that we're going to add to our salad. So, my lovely assistant here is going to help us today. She's going to be going through all of our ingredients. So for starters, anchovies are one of the things that keep people from eating Caesar salad. So if you don't like anchovies whole or anchovies at all, you can leave them out. What we use is anchovy paste. It comes in this tube. You can keep it in the refrigerator. So what I'll do here is I'll add a little strip of anchovy paste. It's about probably 1.5 inch strip. And then what we're going to add next is we're going to add 1 clove of garlic. So, scoop in my garlic.
Right in it goes.
Perfect. So, I'm going to mix that around now, kind of get that all mixed up. And then what I'm also going to add is a bit of fresh ground black pepper.
Spicy.
And then what we're going to add next is, go ahead and grab our next ingredient. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, gluten-free of course, we use Grey Poupon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Again, make sure that it is gluten-free. Go ahead and dump that in. You can scrape in the mustard. Good. Get all that mustard in there. Okay, so we can scrape the rest of that out. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to mix that in and start getting a paste. So next what we're going to add is yogurt. Yes, yogurt. So one of the things that we try to avoid is the risk of a raw egg mixed in. So what we've added is basically a heaping tablespoon here of Greek yogurt. So we're going to add that in. And then we're going to keep mixing and mixing and mixing, kind of stirring this around. So you can see that we have a paste here. I use this white bowl. We actually, before I was diagnosed with celiac disease, had a really nice brown wood bowl. And because of the risk of contaminating all those cracks with the gluten protein from croutons, we got rid of that. Next, we're going to add the juice of a 1/2 of a lemon. We've mixed that in. That's okay. Now we're going to keep stirring and keep mixing. And then next, what we're going to add is 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So go ahead and add the oil. Okay, we're going to keep mixing, and this is where you need to just make sure that you mix your olive oil into the mixture to get a nice even coating. Otherwise it's going to be separate. So you want to make sure that you mix it really, really well. So, you want to get our lettuce out of the refrigerator? It's in the white bowl. So what we've done is we've taken some romaine lettuce. We've already ripped it into bits, washed it. It's been keeping cold in our refrigerator. So now you can see we have our mixture here. This is kind of our Caesar salad dressing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dump our romaine lettuce in.
Wow.
And now we're going to, that's okay. We're going to mix this up and make sure that this way we get our dressing evenly coated over all of the pieces of the lettuce. And it's starting to be pretty evenly coated now. So what we're going to do next is add my kids' favorite part, and that would be the croutons.
I already tasted one.
You already tasted one. So we're going to toast in there. There's our fresh gluten-free croutons. And what some people will even do with their Caesar is actually throw a couple of croutons in ahead of time while you're making your dressing, crush it up, and it adds a little bit of that breadcrumby kind of taste that you'll get all over the lettuce. And then, last but not least,
cheese.
We have the cheese. So this is fresh ground Parmesan. We'll dump that in. And then toss this. Perfect. So Now we have our lettuce coated with all of our dressing, and we have our plates. Now, to make this really fancy, if you're making this for friends, spouse, significant other, first-time date, really want to make it fancy, what we've done is, you can't feel this, but we've actually chilled our plates. You can kind of see some of the cold steam coming off it. We've chilled them in the freezer, so this way it'll keep everything cold. And now what we're going to do is just serve up our fresh, homemade Caesar salad with gluten-free croutons. This is delicious. It is not as hard as you would think. You can easily keep all of these ingredients in your house, in the refrigerator. You'll love it. You'll impress your friends. Enjoy this. Eat this up. Caesar salad. Make it yourself. I'm the Un-Gluten guy. We'll have the ingredients up for you. Take care. Have a good night.
Bye.